At around 10 a.m. on a Monday morning, a teenage girl named Mildred Neva wakes up to find her dog snuggled up on her blanket. Rarely does her dog ever do this. For once, her dog has finally chosen to nestle up in bed with her and her sister, who both share the same bed. Although initially caught off guard, she proceeds to grab her phone to record this moment. But as she records, something happens that leaves her extremely terrified. Scary videos. After looking closely at the scary footage, she saw it ghost. This is what she caught. According to viewers, it now makes sense as to why her dog had suddenly decided to snuggle up in bed. Either someone or something was in the room. The only other person inside was Mildred's sister, who was lying in bed beside her. But whoever or whatever this might have been is completely unknown to Mildred. They just seem to appear out of nowhere, before vanishing in less than a few seconds. This definitely spooked Mildred. But it's the zoomed-in screenshot of this clip that keeps her up at night, as many viewers have noted. Something about this image makes them feel immensely uneased. They don't know what was captured, but they think it's best if Mildred and her sisters what elsewhere. While Mildred has made no further videos regarding this clip, viewers continue to speculate as to what exactly was captured in this footage. Just who or what was this? In this next video, two friends are chatting inside a car when they immediately go silent upon noticing something strange in a building nearby. Now, the first half of this footage doesn't really show anything peculiar. All that's seen is someone who, for some reason, is walking back and forth in the privacy of their own home, although spying on someone who they don't know is already strange enough. It's the following detail that both friends find very strange. Whoever this is, pacing in a way that they've never seen before. They don't seem to be walking. As they mention watching closely, they continue to record when suddenly they see this.
Porque no es que sube y baja así desde...
Just when they thought that things couldn't get stranger, this happens out of nowhere. The person inside this building begins to pace back and forth, but extremely fast. It almost seems a little too fast for anyone to be able to do. The two friends watch in disbelief. Feeling creeped out by this eerie sight, whoever or whatever this might be appears to be moving at a speed beyond human capacity, while there has yet to be an update, as they plan to reach out to the supposed person who lives there. Both friends remain unsure as to who, or even what was caught on camera. Now, the following video was submitted to me by someone who wishes to remain anonymous. They further mention they took this video in 2017 with an old phone, which might explain why. The footage isn't of the highest quality, but HD or not, the video is still pretty disturbing. It was during a video call with someone that they caught this. They state that the person they were talking to wanted to see the mess inside their godmother's house, as apparently it was pretty messy, but unbeknownst to them, it wouldn't just be the mess inside this house that scares them, but rather something else. This is what was caught.
She's a straight hoarder. You should get this when I get home. Like, watch. She's got problems. Can you see this yet?
Huh?
You can't see this yet, can you?
Oh, I think so.
Hold on. She's got, I don't know. She's got a lot of money. She's just, like, she's really cheap and she keeps everything. This is her house.
No, I can't. It says that it's interrupted.
Like, she keeps everything. She's really well off, too, but...
It happens quickly, but in case you missed it, here it is again.
Hold on. She's got a lot of money. She's just, like, she's really cheap and she keeps everything. This is her house.
Like something out of a horror movie. A pale-like face is seen floating in pitch darkness before disappearing. It appears for only a few seconds, during which the face can be seen moving. It's easy to miss the first time, but watching this again, it looks as if its head is turning towards the camera. It seemingly stares directly at the person recording, as if letting them know that they're watching. Not sure as to what was captured, the man who took this writes that the face shares a faint resemblance to his godmother's ex-husband, who passed away in this house. He passed in 2001, but ever since then, strange things have happened. While some believe that this may have been his spirit, others believe that something else was captured. Regardless, whatever had been there has yet to be known. But as always, let me know your thoughts on this one.
Now this next video takes place inside a clinic where a couple in nurses swear that something unexplainable was caught on camera. This footage was captured by a staff member, funny moments that happen at work, but despite having plenty of footage of employees that they can't stop thinking about. On November 14th of 2023, Jenna Disormu takes out her phone to record what she thinks is a child's scary voice. Coming out of nowhere, no children are ever present at this clinic, which didn't make sense to Jenna as to why she was hearing a kid's horror voice. She takes this scary video and captures this.
I mean, that was clear though. Like, that was super clear.
Here it goes again.
Super clear.
Here it goes again.
You think it's funny? Yeah. Stop it. And then the freaking phone rings.
Within the clinic, a barely audible voice is heard coming from somewhere. It's distinctive enough to know that it's no one else's voice, as it sounds like a talking child. But it's not just talking, but rather responding to questions that are asked by staff. While this fact alone makes it stranger, it's the following real scary video that further adds to the weirdness. Only a few days ago before this incident, a different employee captured this.
Do it again. Jesus Christ. Come on. You can do it. Move it. Come on, move it. What the f? Stop. Stop. Move it, come on. Can you knock it down? You can knock it down, come on. Y'all, come on. Y'all, that box is f***ing moving. I can't even see this. Come on. Stop. Nope. 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 We're done. We're done.
A box seemingly moves on its own, as if someone was nudging it towards the edge. Having no clue as to how it could have fallen, they walk away in disbelief. This occurrence, coupled with the child's voice, has led staff to believe that the clinic is haunted. They can't help but think that the spirit of a child is haunting their workplace. As with most videos, it is uncertain as to what exactly was captured in these two scary clips, but as always, let me know your thoughts on this one. On the night of May 23rd of 2024, a mother's looking at her child through Ring camera when something happens that scares the living daylights out. Who submitted this video writes that she was watching over her child from a different part of the haunted house. Her 5-year-old, who was downstairs, was waiting for her to come back, but during this time something happens that Veronica can't explain. Mind you that no one else was home except Veronica and her 2 children. This is her footage. Watch.
Yeah.
Be careful. It's me, Snoopy. Be careful, don't fall.
Now Veronica writes that she didn't hear the screams on camera till much later. It was only after playing the footage from the cam that she heard it. According to her, a woman's voice is heard from inside the house, sounding as though she's crying or in total distress. She doesn't think that it came from outside, considering that the voice echoes within the walls of her home, where her child was alone, makes her feel very unsettled. Without knowing where the voice came from, she continues to be on edge, hoping that it doesn't happen again. A couple's inside their kitchen when something pretty terrifying is caught on camera. The following video comes from Crystal and Damien, who both live happily in the house of their dreams. They had bought their home a few months ago, before recently becoming engaged. To the couple, this house has become an important part of the relationship, as without it their bond wouldn't be as strong. Happy to be the property owners of this new house. There's something about this place that spooks them, just a bit sometimes. Things would happen, then neither Damien nor Crystal could explain. For this reason, they've set up cameras throughout their house to capture video evidence of the strange occurrences. In return, they would have solid proof that what they're experiencing isn't just in their heads, but in fact something real. It goes without saying, but what they've captured has left them deeply unsettled. On August 6th of 2024, a security camera inside their hallway captures this. It's worth noting that it was past midnight when this happened. Take a look. although not really sure what to make of this, except that it might have been someone pranking them, or some crazy person banging on their door late at night. It's the following video that scares them the most. The couple is inside the kitchen when this is captured.
I don't want to keep hanging out with your friends if that's how it's going to make me feel at the end of the day. Like, it feels more like...
They don't mean to do, they're not like planning on, you know, they
do
don't...
you know how it feels to hang out with a group of people and they don't even want you there? Like,
they do want you there.
They
want you there. They like you a lot. No, they don't.
That's the only reason.
They like me. They're my friends. But but they like you a lot.
They're acting fucking rude to me.
They're not trying. That's just how they... Hey.
Just as the argument was getting intense, a plate from one of the cabinets falls on its own. Following that, another plate falls by itself, but not before being flung toward Damien. It's almost as though whatever had chucked, it had done so to end the argument between the two. But as if that wasn't creepy enough, this next video is by far the creepiest. It's late at night and Crystal's alone at home. We can see her scrolling through her phone when, out of nowhere, this happens. Perhaps thinking that Damien had come home from work early. She waits for him to appear, but seconds pass and no one is seen. Damien isn't there. Understandably, Crystal was shaken up. But it seems that this incident wasn't as scary to Crystal. As the most recent occurrence, it's not known what exactly happened. He has left the couple no choice but to leave their house in a recent video. Damon explains the situation.
Yeah, we're just outside because it's getting weird in there and we don't feel safe being in there anymore, so we're just gonna go to an Airbnb for the night and just for the night, and then we're gonna figure out what to do.
The activity has become so intense that they can no longer live happily inside their house. Sadly, they have no choice but to leave behind their dream home in the hopes that things would settle down. Feeling hopeless, they book an Airbnb and spend the night there. However, the following night, they decide to return home and try something that would hopefully solve their problem. According to them, by doing a seance, they can reach out to the supposed spirit that is haunting their house and ask it to leave. They do just that and record the entire process of the seance. Little did they know this would be a bad idea. This is their video. The shower door begins to shake on its own. With this, the couple rushes out of the bathroom, understanding that something had gone wrong. With the seance terrified by the incident, they leave the house and return to the Airbnb. To the couple, the safest plan for now is to stay away from home. Given what's happened, this is probably a better idea. But until they come up with another solution, their house remains abandoned. So then, with all that's happened, just what exactly is going on inside their house? Until any updates are given, it seems that this question will have no definitive answer. But as always, what's your stance on this?